guys, let's watch this video. We are going to react to Perpetua. That's right. Perpetua Swimsuit Smith Miss Universe Thailand 2022 Keywords Challenge. This is a requested video by most of you guys. I have never watched this video before. And I heard she's one of the most favorite candidates for Miss Universe Thailand 2022. Let's hear her speak, answer in this keyword challenge. Ooh.
หมายเลข40สุ่มคีย์เวิร์ดของคุณได้เลยค่ะหยุดค่ะความมั่นคงทางอาหาร Food Security นะคะเริ่มค่ะ
It's important for everyone to have access to food and healthy food in order to live a happy, fulfilling life. It's important for the government to protect human rights and the human necessity in order to access this food, and it's important to support people all around the world. We have an obligation to protect food security. Thank you.
มีเสียงซีซ่าจากกรรมการ
Not that I mean the content is not that too deep. I mean
กรรมการให้คะแนนครบหรือยังคะคะแนนครบเรียบร้อยแล้วประตูเปิดค่ะ
Oh, see? Perpetua. Oh, she looks pretty.
แนะนำตัวเองให้พวกเราได้รู้จักกัน
Sawadika. Hello, my name is Peppy or Perpetua 𝙤𝙧𝙞𝙤𝙤. I have a bachelor's degree in marketing and a master's in business. When moving to Thailand, I started my platform Learn Anything Today, and it provides free online resources for anyone who wants to learn English online.
เชิญพี่ลีน่า
ตอนนี้เนี่ยมันเกิดเงินเฟ้อแล้วก็ทั่วโลกเนี่ยขาดแคลนอาหารซึ่งประเทศไทยเราเนี่ยเป็นประเทศที่เป็นอาหารของโลกสามารถผลิตอาหารเนี่ยแต่ทำไมคนไทยยังต้องซื้อของที่มันแพงขึ้นคนจนลำบากมากคุณจะมีวิธีบอกรัฐบาลอย่างไรให้ช่วยเหลือประชาชน
Kototka, but could it be translated to English?
โอ้โหคำถามพี่ลีน่ายาวมากเลยเอาใหม่อีกทีได้ไหมสั้นๆได้ไหมพี่ลี
คือว่าตอนนี้มันเกิดเงินเฟ้อไงคะทั่วโลกขาดแคลนอาหารหลังจากที่มีโควิดระบาดแล้วก็เราเนี่ยเป็นประเทศที่เป็นอาหารของโลก
Thailand is the we call it we are the เขาเรียกอะไรนะ kitchen of the world but Thai people still spending a lot of money buying food
Oh yes.
โอเคแล้วคำถามของพี่ลี
เราคนไทยมันก็ลำบากมากของแพงมากต้องซื้อของแพงจะให้รัฐบาลช่วยเหลือประชาชนอย่าง
How
ไร
can the government help on this issue
So there are food security issues all around the world, especially in Thailand, and the war in the Ukraine is making it worse. In order to combat this, we need to help the agricultural field, promote them. Governments have the obligation to provide aid and assistance in order to help promote agricultural development, including farmers. And I believe that in order to reach these farmers and to reach the people as a whole, the government does need to take action in providing subsidies and tax relief and access to more food.
โอเคค่ะ
I mean, yeah, she can answer questions, but I'm quite disappointed because she can't understand Thai. And to be a representative of Thailand, you should be holistically be representing the country. So you should take an effort of learning Thai, of learning your own language at least. Well, I hope it doesn't hurt her chances in winning, but I think it is very important that a candidate should have knowledge or at least must understand their national language, which is Thai, to be fully and proudly represent her country with pride. I mean, I don't know. I think that's, I'm quite shocked. I'm quite curious. She's pretty, but I mean, she need to spend time learning language, the Thai language. I don't know. What's your opinion, guys? I mean, if you will be representing your country, at least you have that basic knowledge about the country, the country you're representing, the culture, the tradition, the language, the food. You should incorporate all of that kind of aspects to be fully proud of what you are representing into an international stage, right? So I'm quite worried about her.
ค่ะมีอีก3คำถามน้องแอนพี่ติแล้วก็ครูธงเชิญค่ะ
หนูเริ่มแล้วค่ะ
ค่ะ
First of all, you answered that really well. So I've heard a lot about you, and I've heard that you grew up identifying as Thai. The Thai language is a massive aspect to the Thai culture. So if you grew up identifying as Thai, why is your language not at the level we would expect you to be?
So,
very good question.
my language skills have been a question of my Thai identity for everyone who questions who I am. It was at one point it's something I questioned with myself. How could I consider myself Thai if I don't speak Thai? But Thai goes beyond the language. It goes more into culture, foods, activities. It goes how you treat each other. To be Thai literally means to be free. I grew up with a Thai mother she practiced Buddhism. I grew up in an Asian household that was super supportive of my goals and aspirations. I was different than the other kids I was growing up with. I knew it. The kids made me feel different, so it was easier to identify as Thai. I didn't start questioning my Thai identity until I came to Thailand, where I realized that I had a lot more to learn. But just because I have a lot more to learn doesn't make me less Thai.
Very good.
It only gives me the opportunity to grow as a Thai person.
Very good, very good. Very good response. That's the answer I am waiting for. I'm so happy, Peppy. You answered the question of Anjali, and I have a great idea that you will take an effort of learning the language and the other aspects, right? So keep on learning, keep on growing. It doesn't make you less if you don't speak or understand the language, the Thai language, but at least you will take the effort of learning it. So I'm so happy to hear that response from you. Beautiful. Now I'm liking you more.
From that question, you growing up being told that you're not Thai enough and you're not American enough in your life. I want you to tell the kids all around the world, being half like you, what they do, they should do.
I know how hard it is to grow up mixed, to grow up bullied, to not know who you are, to go through your identity crisis, like you're not white enough, you're not Asian enough. I know what that feels like. It's hard. It's okay to question yourself. Everyone does. But make sure you eventually find happiness within yourself. Explore who you are. No one is one-sided. Everyone can be multicultural. You can embrace different cultures no matter who you are. You don't have to be born somewhere in order to be something. And I think if you have the confidence, you believe in yourself, and you educate yourself, and you want to grow as a person, you can be anything you want to be.
Now comes the light-hearted questions. How do you learn Thai? พรทิพย์นาคกำลัง learn Thai from big birds in the Sesame Street.
Learn English.
How about you? How do you learn Thai?
How do I learn Thai? So statistically, the easiest, quickest way to learn Thai is immersion. There's a huge study done on where it's the easiest ways to go to the country that you want to learn the language and learn. I'm a very visual learner, so I like to write things down when I learn things. I have to see something in order to retain it. So a lot of my Thai learning has been with the wonderful women I've been able to connect with. One of the contestants, Cleo, she's been helping me. She's been FaceTiming me. And every day I like to learn new
I'm crying.
phrases just to help me out. Like, Yindi ti dai rujak ka. Nice.
โอ้
Oh.
แอนมีอะไรที่ต่อเนื่องหรือเปล่าคะ
Me comment.
ค่ะ
I adore you for how hard you're working to learn Thai and really want to encourage you to learn as much as you can. I've been in your position. Me last year my Thai was terrible. But after winning, I've realized you need the Thai language and you need it quickly because you're communicating to women in Thailand, not just women, and you're also a representative. So I'm really rooting for you to learn as quickly as possible. And
I don't know about Amanda. She's having fun. Hi, Amanda. Oh my gosh. Amanda looks pretty in here, but she's doing something there.
no,
Okay,
don't
she's
let
busy.
people make it an issue.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Is that allowed? How long did it take you to feel comfortable in your Thai?
I'm still
Wow.
learning. You just have to do it. You just have to keep speaking the language.
I've
Start from now เดี๋ยวนะคะขอพี่โอค่ะพี่โอเชิญค่ะคำถามสุดท้าย
Hi, Peppy.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Confident, she's confident.
I've heard about your project on education. Those were fantastic. This is not a question, but I just want to know how can we help you?
Oh, that's amazing.
sponsor her
That's what I'm asking.
That's why I want the crown. It would give me a platform in order to reach more people, in order to advance my platform, because right now I'm a single web developer. I built my website by myself. I run the social media by myself, as well as learning everything I need for the pageant between my walking classes, all the classes, preparing my speech classes, everything on top of my platform is just overwhelming. So that's why I want to have a platform in order to help build on being able to share learning.
So I'm quite thinking like she's doing a platform just for the sake of the pageant. That's what I'm seeing right now. Like it is becoming a responsibility to have a platform because you are joining a pageant. Sounds like unnatural for me. Like it should be as naturally existing platform because you want to do it. I don't know. I'm not understanding.
English because I know how important it is as a global language, and I know how hard it is to access resources to learn English. Back in America, learning Thai was expensive. I can't imagine the education, like a foundation education here to progress and to higher education, how expensive that would be, especially for the Thai community. That's why I want to be able to build a free platform that helps people access.
โอเคค่ะ
Brilliant.
มีอีก2คำถาม1คำถามมาริยาแล้วก็คุณเคนเนตค่ะ
อันนี้เป็นคอมเมนต์มากกว่าค่ะ but there's been pushing me to say that it's the easiest way to learn Thai is to find a Thai partner. That's one way. Also, for myself,
Did you
also
learn
like
it that way?
For me, when I was doing Miss Universe Thailand, I actually listened to a lot of Thai news, and that really helped me.
โอเคค่ะเคนเนตค่ะ
One question for me. What is it, the one thing in Thainess you like, love, or you feel proud the most?
Freedom to be myself. So I came from the USA. Very well known to be called the land of the free. When to be Thai literally means to be free. There wasn't a big change in my...
I'm confused, Peppy. I'm not understanding. You say, what is one thing about your Thainess that you love the most or you like the most? And you're saying that being free, and you mentioned that in US it's a freedom. So it's US. It's not Thai. I don't understand the arguments. I'm
character
confused.
when trying to be Thai because it encompassed both my nationalities, Thai and American.
Oh,
to be free who I want to be. I can be anyone. I can meet so many people. I can appreciate so many cultures just by being Thai. Thailand is one of the most inclusive communities I've ever experienced.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I've traveled around the world. I've been to multiple countries. There is nothing, no country compared to Thailand. Thailand is literally the land of the free. You can be whatever you want to be.
The land
in
of
Thailand.
the free.
Welcome to Thailand, and you have to study from now on harder and harder. Maybe from your Queen Master that you select in evening.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's my final comment. I think she need to highlight the inclusivity of being a Thai, right? Because Thailand is really open, free, very inclusive. So I think she need to highlight that more compared to that free thing, the land of the free, right? So that's it. So I hope she take more effort in learning Thai language. She has a lot of potential. If she could just, yeah, you know what I mean. She could just have the effort of learning Thai language and culture, I will be happier. So far, let's see. I am a little bit shaky about Peppy's meet about her performance here, but she can really answer questions. Amazing. So I don't know. Let's see.
Peppy อยากได้มงเป็น Miss Universe เปลี่ยนทรงผมเพราะเธอสวยฉลาด ขอบคุณ Peppy ค่ะ ขอบคุณนะคะ
Okay, she's pretty. I like her, but I'm quite shaky. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. Let me know your thoughts about her performance, and do you think she will be the next Miss Universe Thailand 2022? See you again soon. Bye bye.